Yo, what's going on? It is me, the owner of Everybody Somebody, Tyrus Duncan. How you guys doing today? I know that I can't really hear your answer, but it's just common protocol to ask that whenever you address somebody, isn't it? Anyways, let me get back to the script. So, today I just want to sit and talk with you guys really quick on what the brand is, because I still receive a lot of questions, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I know that takes a lot for me to even say myself, because we live in a culture where everybody likes to think that they know exactly what they're doing, or even worse, everybody likes to think that the next person knows exactly what they are doing. And I don't want you guys to ever look at me and say, wow, he's really doing it. He really knows what he's doing. Because then that would make me a fraud. To be honest with you guys, I am guessing. I'm just trying to act upon the ideas that come in my head and try to push them out as they come. But I have so many different ideas in my head, even what to do with the brand, as an organization, as a company, as an idea, as I like to call it. It's just so much embedded in there that I'm just working day by day and trying to get things out as I go. I appreciate all of the love and support thus far, because you guys truly do keep me going. You guys don't really see, I don't really show the hard days and the long nights and all of that, the just mental trauma that I go through, the mental, I don't want to call it trauma, but the mental gymnastics that I go through every day, just trying to figure out what do I have to do to convey this message, to get people to understand what I am trying to produce, so that we could start treating people like they are somebody. And truly that is the goal. Let me read my mission statement, because I always have to remind myself of it. So let me go and remind you guys of it as well. I don't have it memorized, which is okay. Well, actually, I have the mission statement memorized. I'm talking about the whole mission statement. So if you go to my website, look, that's me. That's my twin brother, Titus. Big help here. So go to that About page. Boom. I think I'm going to put that on the screen right here or something, if I learn how to do it. I never did it before, but YouTube, my best friend, shows you a whole lot of things. Anyways, so on the About page, it says, everybody, somebody. We are all important, but in today's world, sometimes that's a hard concept to believe. We search for overwhelming amounts of external validation, and when that validation isn't provided, we think less of ourselves. We start to question who we are and if we matter. The world says we need certain titles or degrees, or they say we have to be an artist, musician, or an athlete, or you have to be rich and famous to be somebody. And that just isn't true. You are somebody right now. You do matter right now. Someone cares right now. Someone loves you right now. If you don't think that's true, give us a chance to convince you otherwise. We care. We love you. We need you. You are important. You are worth it. You are somebody. Man, I wrote that around 2 years ago, I think. Back in 2020, is it 22? Early 2020, I think it's early 2020 where I wrote that. And it was really just coming from a place of seeing the thirst and the hunger for people to be wanted to be treated equally. It's a lot of us out here who feel as if our lives have no value at all, and we feel as if nobody cares about our next step. And I feel like that too. I don't want you guys to think that I'm some savior that's just trying to convey a message and I'm above the message myself, but it's a message for me as well. There are a lot of moments in my life where I feel as if I'm not good enough, or I feel as my life doesn't have value, nobody cares about my next move. Honestly, I feel like that more times than most people. But this message, the simple message that I often get reminded on, people, they get me all the time. They be like, you can't, how are you gonna say that? You literally have a brand. I am everybody somebody. I'm like, yes, I know. But it's good to have that reminder to actually sit and think about what that even means. Like, what does it mean to be somebody? What does it mean for your life to have value? What does it mean for somebody to care for you? Or what does it mean to care for somebody? Because this is a partnership between the human race, if you understand what I mean. And for instance, even on my logo, I use the earth because the earth is our home. That is one common ground that we all have, and there's no changing that. As far as my knowledge, I don't know if Elon Musk or any of them rich billionaires have figured out the life on the other planets yet, but as of now, the earth is our home, and that's our common ground. I like to look at us as more connected than disconnected, although at times we may feel disconnected. I think a lot of us are more similar than we like to think. And if you go and look at the series that we're producing here at Everybody Somebody so far, I Am Somebody, which has received a lot of reviews, a lot of good reviews. If you go and look at the series, you will see that a lot of people ask us a question, and I say, there are 3 things that keep you going in this life. What are they? You see, most people have around the same answer. They say something to do with family, something to do with God, something to do with their goals. Most people have around the same answer. And I think that's beautiful to see. And as I look back on our vision on the website as well, the vision says, with this organization, we want to help people realize that they are somebody. We want people to get comfortable getting validation from their own selves instead of looking for it in the world. We want people to know that we are all not as different from each other as we may think. Somebody may have the same exact thoughts that somebody else has, but never had the chance to speak up and share theirs. With this organization, we want to give people that chance to speak up. You don't have to be nor do anything special for you to feel like your thoughts matter. It does. You may be comfortable telling the camera for the world to see, or you may be only comfortable letting one of us know how you feel. That's okay. Get it out. We care. Let's stop being so distant and feeling so alone. Let's come together as the one body God intended us to be. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. And I often feel like giving up every day. Giving up as far as it's not trying anymore. Because I'll be honest, life is hard. Like super hard. I know a lot of people have mastered the thought process. Oh no, it's not that hard. It's not hard. And I mean, it sounds good to hear. But truthfully, for me, life is hard, and it doesn't make sense because I have a lot of stuff that people want. As far as the material things, clothes, shoes, I have a car, I have somewhere to sleep, and I don't have any debt. Credit score over 750, and most importantly, a loving family. But yet I still feel a huge void. And honestly, I just feel like I'm never going to be complete. I was going to say good enough, but good enough upon what standards? Because I think to somebody you are good enough, but upon your own standards, which are ever so changing. Man. It's hard, man. That's all I can say. I do think about stopping the brand every day because I don't really know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just guessing. And of course, ultimately, that's all we can do. And I do struggle with overthinking, which could be looked at as a struggle, but also I look at it kind of as a blessing. But it's also a hindrance. But like I said, I think about stopping the brand a lot. You know, on those days where the sales don't come in, on those days where people will say, "Oh yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, bring me a shirt. Oh yeah, I want a sweater." And then they don't come through with it, and it's like, dang, what did I do to deter this person from being serious? Or what do I have to do to convey the message in a more pure way that somebody understands it? Like even me right now, I'm talking to a camera. And even in my head, I always have these thoughts that nobody cares, which is true. I mean, if I stop the brand today, of course, I'll probably get about 2 or 3 people who say, "Man, what happened to the brand? I really enjoyed that. I really liked what you was doing there." Ultimately, it's a internal battle with self that you have to pass and that you have to fight. It's literally me versus me. And the strange part is, self knows all of your strengths as well as all of your weaknesses. And just tackling and fighting back and forth. You know, like in those old cartoons where they used to have the angel on one side and the demon on the other side. I feel like that. And they're constantly bickering. Saying, "Tyrus, keep going, man. It's going to work out for you one day. Keep going, keep going." And the other one saying, "Tyrus, man, look, you ain't got no sales in 3 weeks. You might as well just stop. Give it up. You look silly. Just quit. Give everything out for free." And then ultimately, I'm like, dang, he right and he right. So who I listen to? And at times I just want both of them to shut up and realize, I realize that it's me ultimately controlling both voices. And that's a power in realizing that you control that demon voice and that angel voice. But yeah, I feel like stopping, quitting every day. And I know I'm not supposed to say that. I know I'm supposed to say, "Man, yeah, this is great." But honestly, whoa, this is tough. Super tough. But in the end, I do believe trying is better than not trying at all. And if I never even get farther than where I am now, at least I tried. And I learned from me trying. Because one thing that I know in this life, if you don't try, I heard somebody say, I listen to a lot of people just speak. And I remember someone said that trying and failing is better than not trying at all. And that really resonated with me. I said, oh man. Because if you never try, you always have that what if in your head. Man, what if I did this and then it worked and I became a millionaire and I actually conveyed a message that people understood? Or you may get that thought of, what if I tried and it don't work? Okay, then it don't work then. Then what? What are you going to do about it? Yeah, man, that's just a little quick message. But I feel like giving up every day. I'm not going to, at least right now. I may in the future. I'm not taking that off the list, but as of right now, I am going to continue and I'm going to keep going. I told myself that I was gonna at least post the I Am Somebody, the series that I started. I said I'm at least gonna do that for a year. 52 people, at least do that for a year straight. Whatever happens after that, those 52 people, whatever happens. I'll decide then. And of course I have other question videos. I'm actually going to announce one here soon that I'm going to release. And also, I mean, different clothes. Although the clothes, it's hit or miss, because it is very discouraging when you have stuff but you're not getting the results that you hope to get. That just means you gotta try harder. That's what I have to tell myself. You just have to figure it out, because it's an idea from your head, so you can't expect people to get it just like that. Although one of my biggest pet peeves ever is just being lied to. Of course, nobody likes to be lied to, but anyways, besides that, yeah, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying, and ultimately, I hope to look back at this video one day when I do become all that I hope to be. Whenever I figure that out, and I say, wow, it was worth it. But until then, I'm gonna keep the faith. I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna keep staying strong, and I hope you do too. With whatever you're going through in this life, I just want to take a quick second and to just tell you guys that keep going, don't give up. And I know that is such a cliche phrase because I've heard it so many times. Oh yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. And you don't feel like you're getting the necessary results to keep going. And you feel like giving up. I feel like that. I want to tell you firsthand. Don't look at me and say, oh man, he's got it all figured out, because I don't. I'll be the first to let you know. I'll be the first to let you know. Don't ever for a second think that I have everything figured out. I'm just figuring it out just like you. And it's okay to be in this position, this place that you're in right now. It's okay to have, I know we have those, all these big names who be like, oh, don't complain, don't do this, don't sit in your emotion, blah, 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 blah. Everyone says that, but no one actually tells you how to deal with it. They just say, don't do it. I mean, they may say how to deal with it, but it doesn't really resonate that much. Anyways, I know a lot of people always say, just keep going, you'll make it through. Honestly, it's just about keep going, because we really don't have a choice. We're just on this big floating rock. Everybody's just trying to figure it out, and that is okay. Stay encouraged, stay in the race, continue to run, reach out to a friend when you need help. We are not alone in this big, big world, and it's better to have somebody with you by your side than to be alone and not have somebody there to pick you up. I think that's a scripture in the Bible that says that when you fall and you have nobody there with you, how are you going to get up? But if you have that running mate there that's running side by side you, and you fall and they see you down, it's easier for them to help you up. Yeah, so love, peace, and blessings. Stay encouraged, please stay encouraged. I love you all. Stay blessed.